Hey everyone, welcome to the session. I'm Alex, and I've brought my friend and co-creator Jamie here with me today. Today we are diving into something super practical, exactly how to turn your long-form videos into snackable scroll-stopping clips without completely losing your mind in the process. If you regularly produce podcasts, detailed webinars, educational tutorials, or in-depth customer interviews, then trust me, this content is made specifically for you. We're going to walk you through the core goals, provide concrete examples, and then give you a very chill demo of how to get high-quality clips out fast. We will also clearly show you exactly where a tool like Vizard fits seamlessly into that powerful content repurposing workflow. Before we get too deep, let's do a quick vibe check. Say hi in the chat right now and let us know exactly where in the world you are tuning in from. We genuinely love seeing the entire global crew connecting with this content from all corners of the planet. But let's get real for a moment. Repurposing your content is the single best hack if you want to be everywhere without making 10 times the actual content. Think about it. One solid long recording can easily fuel weeks and weeks of diverse social media posts. That efficiency, my friends, is the entire fundamental point behind mastering this specific strategy today. So, why should you really focus on repurposing your content right now in the current landscape? Reason number one is simple. Your audience absolutely lives on multiple platforms across the internet today. A single, beautifully produced YouTube upload will unfortunately never hit all of those audiences effectively on its own. However, those short, punchy clips are the key to unlocking massive organic discoverability in those feeds. Reason 2 addresses a reality. Budgets are tight, teams are often incredibly tiny, and creators are juggling a million different things. Repurposing content immediately multiplies your overall output without entirely burning out your own creative brain reserves. And the third major reason is that algorithms across the board currently love short, highly engaging content formats. Feeds like Reels, Shorts, and TikTok specifically reward those very bite-sized, attention-grabbing moments you create. So, let's talk goals first. You absolutely must decide what you specifically want to achieve with these extracted clips. Are you focused on driving traffic back to the full episode, growing brand awareness, or maybe getting more shares from your guests? Always start small in your testing phase, maybe just one episode yielding 3 perfect representative clips. Then you can test and iterate from there. Before we even get into the specific tools, here are a few high-level tips that I personally swear by for consistency. First, you need to choose your main platforms and then rigorously optimize the content format for each one you select. Vertical is essential for Reels and TikTok, Square works best for the main Instagram feed, and Landscape suits YouTube previews. Please use templates for everything possible because you should never have to design every single post completely from scratch every time. Templates inherently make the entire content creation process much more repeatable and incredibly fast week after week. Next, captions are genuinely non-negotiable in 2024 because the vast majority of users scroll with their sound completely turned off. You must give all of the tedious, repetitive work over to automation wherever you can possibly leverage it in your system. This frees up your valuable creative energy to focus only on perfecting the hook and nailing that crucial angle for each clip. Okay, let's pivot to the tools talk now for a very quick comparison so you can see where everything fits in the ecosystem. There are quite a few options available out there, but they certainly are not all equal in terms of feature sets. Some tools are excellent at that detailed, transcript-based editing style, while others focus on fancy, polished visuals. Descript, for example, is excellent if you really love that transcript-first editing process for punchy, text-based cuts. However, the primary downside is that some of its more advanced features can feel quite fiddly if you want fully automated viral moment discovery. Other tools often focus strictly on motion design and excellent templates, but they will charge you extra for every single add-on feature. That model becomes incredibly frustrating when you are a budget-conscious creator trying to maximize every single dollar spent. This is exactly where a platform like Vizard steps in, built specifically for creators who want smart results much faster and with less overall hassle. The first major thing that makes Vizard stand out for repurposing is its ability to auto-edit for viral clips. It intelligently analyzes your entire long video and pulls the moments most likely to perform well based on context, not just volume. These are context-aware pics that genuinely feel authentic and highly shareable, rather than just loud or clickbaity lines. The second standout feature is the auto-schedule capability, which is an absolute lifesaver for consistency. You can effectively batch create a ton of content and then let the platform's calendar do the heavy lifting of posting for you. Thirdly, the integrated content calendar allows you to manage, tweak, and publish across all your primary social platforms from one single place. You no longer have to hop frantically between different applications just to check what is posted and when it is supposed to go out. But please do not think of Vizard as some sort of robot that makes absolutely everything for you automatically. It functions much more like a highly efficient, intelligent assistant that suggests clips while you retain final creative control. Now, let's dive into a quick demo-style walkthrough, starting with the very first high-level step. Step 1 is to simply import your long master file by dragging and dropping or connecting directly to your cloud storage. Vizard accepts virtually all common formats and then handles the necessary, detailed transcription process automatically in the background. Step 2 involves hitting that magical auto-detect clips feature and letting the AI scan for all the most engaging moments. Crucially, you can set detailed preferences like desired tone, clip length, or even prioritize moments mentioning specific names or topics. Step 3 is all about picking the perfect layout from Vizard's suggested templates that are tailored to the clip's specific style. For example, you might choose a single speaker close-up for a reaction clip or a multicam grid for panel banter discussions. In step 4, the Polish stage, you add those essential editable auto-generated captions and adjust the background color. You can also easily drop in extra B-roll footage, a fun GIF, or adjust the font and colors to perfectly match your established brand guidelines. Step 5 allows you to save any specific look that performs really well as a template, so you maintain visual consistency going forward. The final action in step 6 is choosing to either let Vizard schedule the posts based on your frequency or export optimized files for native uploading. To make this concrete, consider a podcast highlight where you have a fantastic 90-second story snippet to extract. Vizard can pull that exact snippet, automatically add captions, loop a nice waveform graphic, and schedule it for peak listening times. For a webinar teaser, you can transform that 45-minute recording into 5 separate 1-minute clips, emphasizing actionable tips only. You can then use the content calendar to drip post those 5 tips over 10 straight days to maintain continuous momentum with your viewers. When using customer interviews, pull out the absolute best testimonial soundbites and stitch them into a short, powerful montage. Add concise lower thirds naming the customer, which works incredibly well for building powerful and undeniable social proof with your audience. On the how it chooses side of things, the automation isn't pure magic. It uses specific signals like speech energy and keyword density. The AI analyzes whether a guest says something particularly punchy or emotionally resonant, or if they repeat a key noun multiple times. However, you should always guide the process by adding explicit prompts like "find moments where we discuss product benefits for better results." Specificity in your request dramatically improves the overall quality and relevance of the clips that the system generates for you. Also, never completely overtrust the initial AI picks because you still need a final human verification layer. Use those intelligent suggestions as a strong starting point, then take a moment to skim and refine any clip that looks slightly off contextually. Sometimes the algorithm might select a technically viral-sounding line that completely lacks the necessary context for a new viewer. A quick final human pass is what truly keeps all of your content perfectly on brand and completely accurate for your community. Here are a few more creative tricks that we absolutely love using to maximize the impact of our repurposed segments. You can make very short micro clips, perhaps just 8 to 15 seconds, that start with a provocative line and end with a clear CTA. Supercuts are another favorite. Compile multiple distinct highlights into one engaging 45 to 60-second montage for trailers. For guest-ready clips that you want your guests to easily reshare, pick the moments where they look and sound their absolute most fantastic. These specific moments almost always guarantee higher overall engagement and significantly better cross-posting potential across their networks. Remember that one clip rarely fits everywhere perfectly, so tweak captions, trim intros, and adjust aspect ratios for each platform. Vizard greatly simplifies this necessary step by allowing you to manage those multi-format outputs all in one intuitive area. Let's quickly compare practical notes again. If you love doing everything manually, a full NLE or Descript is likely still better for you, but slower. If your main priority is flashy, high-end motion design, and you possess a very large budget, certain design-first platforms might win on polish. However, those design platforms often completely fail to solve the crucial problems of clip discovery or end-to-end scheduling for you. If you want the fastest, smartest end-to-end repurposing workflow, from finding the clip to finally publishing it, Vizard targets that specific sweet spot. One very common question we receive is whether you need a completely separate composition for every single short clip you create. The short answer is genuinely yes. You should treat each clip like its own unique piece to make all future scheduling and formatting much simpler. Another frequent question is how you best share these clips with guests or with your internal team members for review. You can easily export a high-quality MP4 file or utilize Vizard's built-in publish and share links for instant access. As a final pro tip, you absolutely must measure what truly matters in your analytics data, not just the vanity metrics. Track which specific clips are driving actual listens, clicks to your site, or new follows, rather than just total views. Use that hard-won data to go back and train the AI prompts, asking it to find more moments similar to that high-performing piece you identified. Over time, this process means you will spend far less time guessing and significantly more time strategically posting effective content. To wrap this up, repurposing your long content into engaging short clips is much more than a productivity trick. It's a necessity for visibility. Make your repurposing routine completely repeatable by leaning heavily on templates, captions, and powerful automated scheduling features. Give smart tools like Vizard a legitimate shot to handle the bulk of the heavy lifting, but always maintain that final creative command. The absolute best clips are invariably the ones that still benefit from that crucial final, human-edited touch, even with AI speed. If you are interested, we would absolutely love to walk through generating, tweaking, and scheduling 3 clips live with you all next time. Please tag us across your platforms after you post so we can see all of the incredible new creations you generate using this method. All right, Jamie, before we officially jump into the hands-on demonstration part, is there anything at all you wanted to add right now? Jamie adds that you should save those custom templates very early in your process and absolutely do not be afraid to A/B test everything. Even small, subtle changes in the hook or the primary caption can sometimes completely flip your performance overnight, so keep testing. She also reminds everyone that this entire process of repurposing should ultimately make your life significantly easier, not feel like a dreadful second job. That is fantastic advice. Let's now transition smoothly and get right into the live, hands-on demonstration portion of our session.